Hello, everyone, and I have to put 2 glasses on. Crazy, okay? Psychic Undercover, and Psychic Undercover, Prince Harry. So just waiting for a few people to come on here. So lots of things in the news about the royal family, and I think, as you know, I've had a few issues myself with certain things that have been going on recently. And if you follow me, you know that I've had some challenges this week. So hence the incognito, okay, which is a little bit of a giggle and a little bit of a joke at the end of this week, which has been a horrible week for me. Okay, hi everyone. So I'm incognito. This is a light-hearted kind of look here, and Psychic Undercover, because I don't want to get into any problems again. Okay, I don't want to get into any problems again. So just wait for a few people to come on here. And hi there. I said 10 o'clock. I don't know if we've got any. Yeah, it's about, I'm a bit early. I think a bit 5 minutes early. So what I'm going to do while we're waiting, guys, is while we're waiting, I am going to firstly look at something that another reader has covered, thought I would cover, which is, are they going to lose their titles of Duke and Duchess of Undercover? Okay, Undercover, guys, and Incognito. Are the Sussex'S, because the Brighton and Hove, Brighton and Hove Council have been handed a petition for a list of people that want Harry and Meghan off with their heads. No, they want them to, the Sussex'S, to actually be taken off, taking their titles away. They don't want them associated with Sussex, Brighton and Hove. Now, what I want to look at here, are they going to get their titles taken away from them because of this petition that's been given to the council? Now, before we start, I have to say about Brighton and Hove, it's full of very colourful people, okay? Absolutely, lots of colourful people live in Brighton and Hove. If you know it in England, you'll know that they're a bit crazy down there. I think they're a bit proud to be crazy. It's like Brighton is like a second kind of London, and they're happy that they're a bit strange, a bit odd, a bit unconventional, and they're just like that, they're just like that. And it's something that Brighton and Hove would do, is actually do something so kind of unconventional to set up this petition. And they do say it's the gay city of England is Brighton, and transgender. I won't get monetarized because I've mentioned that now. Lots of transgenders down there, good for them. Lots of gay people down there, good for them. Okay, and whatever floats people's boats, basically. So, psychic investigation here. Are they going to lose their titles because Brighton and Hove have done this? I've actually done this. Thank you so much. It's because of the end of that stupid week that I did, and yeah, it's perfect considering, and it's a joke. So it's me incognito, trying not to get banned again, okay, and hiding underneath this disguise. So it's a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek kind of joke. So we take it like that, okay. But it's become a little bit of a spoof kind of thing. So I might kind of keep it for a little while. So this Brighton and Hove thing, I can imagine these colourful people from Brighton and Hove being, they are quite, they do things differently down there. And I can imagine them getting carried away with this petition and handing this petition to the Council of Brighton and Hove. So you want me to keep it? I think it's fun. This is who I truly am. I'm a crazy person, okay? I've got this altered ego, which if people truly know me, they know that I've got this crazy side to me, okay? Okay, so let's look at this, okay? I mean, I love it. I love this, that altered ego of mine. So let's have a look at what are the Brighton and Hove Council going to do about this petition where the Brighton and Hove people do not want them to be anything to do with the name Sussex. Take them away from our county. We don't want anything to them to do with our county. So we don't want these Sussex'S, we don't want these Sussex'S to hone our name of our county. We are boycotting the fact that they are part of, they've taken this county, okay, this county's name. I'm not going to swear because I said BS in one of the other ones, and the other one, again, I'm getting strikes all over the place, so I've got to be careful. Okay, so what are the Brighton and Hove? Come on, guys. Anybody from Brighton here or Sussex? What are the council going to do about that? What are they going to do about that? Come on, Brighton people. I know what you're saying. It was a nice idea. It was a nice. Hello, everyone. It was a nice idea. Well, nice idea. So, what are they going to do about this petition to have the Sussex'S lose their titles? They don't want anything. They don't want them. They don't want to be associated with them. They don't want them on the Sussex'S. Well, I can understand why, but then again, Brighton and Hove people, very colourful, yeah, very cut, strippers, gay people, transgenders, all those kind of people dressing up in, fishnet stockings and 7-inch heels, walking about, and they're men, that kind of colourful kind of way down in Brighton. Oh, yeah. You could be walking down in Hollywood there. You could be walking in New York there. And it looks similar to Brighton. So these are the type of people that signed this petition. Although, I'm sorry if you're a farmer and you own a farm and you've signed that petition. Okay. Well, they've signed the petition. I don't know why they're so angry about this. I don't know why Brighton and Hove, because I live in England. I've been down to Brighton and Hove. I know what they're like down there. I think they're great, everybody to their own. But you know, there's the bisexual clubs, gay clubs, and I'm not going to get monetized for even mentioning those words now. But yeah, I mean, it's very colourful, very open-minded down in Brighton. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So do you think that's why they got the Sussex title? You know, because of this, because of Brighton being so colourful. But people love it down there anyway. So it's fun and all that kind of thing. Yeah, so are they going to lose their title? Because the petition's been handed into the council. Okay, I don't know how many names are on this petition. Hello there. Hi there, everyone. So I'm incognito. Psychic in disguise. Psychic undercover. Okay, undercover. Psychic undercover. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I know. I don't like people bully me. What I do is turn it into a sense of humour. That's the way to do it. Okay, so hi Debbie Z, hi Perplexed, hi Skywalk, hi Patricia, hi Sim. Hello there, welcome to the channel. There's been a little bit of a change with this channel overnight because I've been pushed over the edge. So I've got this new kind of altered ego. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to be selling any mugs with "oh yeah" on it. Okay. So let's have a look here. Are they? What's your guess on this? Are they going to get their titles taken away just because Brighton and Hove write this petition? What's your thoughts on this, guys? And what do you think, if you live in Brighton, what do you think your council is going to do with that petition? Haven't they got enough to do in that office? Haven't they got enough to do in that office? They're lazy asses, okay? Sitting there, eating their whatever, drinking their coffee, and they're lazy asses. Do you think what they're going to do with that? What are they going to do with that petition? What's your guess, guys? What's your guess? So let's pull some cards out here. What are they going to do? Oh, it's too much hard work. It's too much hard work. We don't have time for this. We've got enough to carry on our shoulders. We don't have time to take this to the royal family, to the government, and say, you know, we don't want these people. We've had this petition, and no, it's too much bother. It's too much bother. And I can't see with these dark glasses on. Well, people want justice. They want justice. Now, I feel this is upsetting. This is really, really upsetting Harry. Come on, let's not be horrible here. This is upsetting Harry that these people in Sussex don't want them to take their name. Now, I think the reason is because of these movies. Okay, these movies. We don't want that. You know, we have a nice kind of county here. We don't want this situation. We don't want this situation. We've got a nice county here, countryside, cows, sheep, and lovely kind of pubs. We don't want this kind of thing going on here, tagged on to Sussex. I don't feel it's Harry. I don't feel it's Harry. But I get Harry is really losing this battle. Harry feels like he's losing this battle. And he's kind of breaking down and getting upset over this, over this failure of the Sussex brand, Yeah, he's kind of losing. He's losing the plot a bit, is Harry. And I get the Five of Chalices. And I guess he had his doubts. He had his doubts here. And it's just his doubts about this relationship. And with Meghan. And he may say, no, I didn't have any doubts. But I feel with the history of Meghan, he's going to have doubts that this will kind of work. It's going to work. And I feel that it's transpiring that it's not kind of working. And the thing is, you fall in love with someone. You don't ask who you fall in love with. You don't ask who you fall in love with. Yeah, I think it's to do with I feel that if there wasn't this history and there wasn't this resentment, because we felt this resentment at the beginning when Meghan was introduced into the royal family, all those dirty looks that she was giving to Kate, and because she's not got that history, she's not got that genuine kind of queen-like image, and so we can kind of understand the resentful looks that she was giving Kate, and ever since then we've kind of disliked her, but we didn't know why, did we? We just went on the black looks and the bitchy kind of comments and shouting in the changing rooms at Charlotte. So we just went on all of that, and we didn't know at that time stage about all these other things that are going on. We didn't know, and so yeah. And I get the next card I get here is the Lover's card. And the Lover's card is in reverse. The Lover's card is in reverse. And I don't know why. Yeah, I feel. I just feel that there has been talks here to Harry and Meghan to get yourself sorted here by someone, or you may have to move out of the country. You may have to move out. I feel, you see, you see, Harry fell in love. But the thing is, I don't even feel he felt he knew the history at that time. And this is what transpired. He's learning from making a mistake of choosing the wrong person to be in the royal family. And he said that he fell in love, but I feel that he may have fell in lust. And now you see, Harry is, he will try with his family, and he will try to make this work. He will, although there is this history, he's got no choice. But I don't feel at first that he knew. I don't feel he knew at first, and then it's all come out, and now it's come out into the public. social media, and it was bound to come out into social media, and it will come out into the papers eventually. It is. Thank you, Ito. It is sad because Harry is the type of person that will go with this till the bitter end, but it's dragging him down. Okay, it's dragging him down. I think there's also what I'm picking up here spiritually. Somebody has had talks with them and said we may need to move the Sussex brand abroad to away from the royal family, and this is making Harry very, very emotional because he loves the royal family. He loves being around his grandmother. He loves being part of that, and he's got his polo horses, he's got his polo fields just down the road, quick helicopter ride at 5 minutes, and he's on his polo fields and all of that kind of thing. And it is sad because I do get that. I know this is not fact, okay? This is intuitive energies. I get that somebody has spoken to him to say we need to move this brand abroad, away from Buckingham Palace. Why do we need to do that? Because of what's transpiring here into the public. We have to do damage control and keep this, really keep you out of the public eye. But there has been for weeks on end here. They've had these. They're trying to build this brand up for the Sussex'S, and they've had for weeks. They've had these bookings for these charities, which they can't cancel. So they've attended these charities, but I think after a certain time, I think they are going to be told to take a back seat. I think Charles may have spoken to Harry. This cannot happen here close to the monarchy. I do. I feel it's his dad had that kind of responsibility to speak to his son. We can't have this so close to Buckingham Palace, to the crown, and we're going to have to move you. Why, Dad? Because of Meghan's history. We kind of warned you of this may transpire. We've gone with what you wanted, Harry, but I think Prince Charles has kind of come down with a ton of bricks on Harry. It's not fair. It's not fair because, but then again, he did choose this woman. And then again, although he loves her, he loves her, okay. And he loves her. He loves her. He loves her. I'm sorry if you didn't get notification. I don't know what's wrong with this YouTube, but sorry about that, guys. All I can say is keep contacting them and finding out what's going on. What's that? If he was grandson, I would really let him have it. Yeah. I do think that he's actually he's been spoilt in a lot of ways, and he's been given what he's always wanted, and he wanted that girl to suits, with the nice spindly legs, and he got that girl, but he didn't see what was behind it all, and he didn't want that kind of polo girl, the horsey girl type. So it's weird because what would you do in that situation as a father? As a father, what would you do in that situation? Okay, so we've gone a little bit on a tangent here. So I'm going to say, what about this petition? What is the council going to do about this Sussex? And yeah, I get that Harry's upset about this. He's learned about this, that the Sussex people do not want him to carry the name of Sussex, and Meghan to carry the name of Sussex. The public just, I feel the British public just don't like them. Just do not like them. And that kind of thing. So what are the council going to do here? Well, I get not a lot because they've got too much to do as it is. So there is this person, quite young person, that's been handed this this petition to deal with. I think this is somebody out of Parliament, but they're quite young. It's like they're learning. It's like they're yeah. I get a young guy that's actually got this petition to sort out. Nobody experienced as such. Somebody who's quite young. What should we do about this? But they know if they give it to somebody with inexperience, nothing's going to get done about it. Because if you give a job like that to somebody who's inexperienced, when they go and deal with it with a more kind of senior person, will say, just take it away, we've not got time for it just now, kind of thing. Robert De Niro. Oh, I like Robert De Niro. I was thinking that the other day that I look like Robert De Niro. Yeah, he's quite sexy, or he used to be, wasn't he? Hello there, everyone, and welcome. A bit slow to start with the people. Maybe you don't recognise me with this hat on and that, but it's all to do with the incognito, and you'll understand that if you've been following me. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Kingdom. So they've given this petition to a young guy to deal with. So when this young guy takes it to a more senior person, I haven't got time for this. I'm too busy with this. Go away kind of situation. So I don't feel anything's going to get done with this. No, I just feel at the moment it's still on the table. It's not going to. It's upsetting Harry, and that's where you see this is upsetting Harry, and it's affecting his emotions, and it's upsetting him, and it's causing problems with the marriage. And it's postponement. You know, the birds stood there standing still. That bird, that means postponement. Postponement. They postponed this petition. They'll just stick it to one side and it'll get shoved in a drawer somewhere, and then that'll be it. I don't feel they feel that they're spending too much money, and you know, people of Sussex are not very wealthy. Some people in Sussex, so this petition's like that. You know, they're spending too much money, and here we are in poverty, that kind of thing. So, do I feel that anything? Yeah, it's about money. It's about complaints about the money that they're spending. Are they going to? No, nothing's going to get done. It's kind of put on. It's been put on a shelf. It's been put on a shelf. It's been shelved for the time being, and will will they get over the obstacles? Well, no, this is not go anywhere. I get the Chariots in reverse, which this will not be successful. They're not going to lose. What I'm picking up here, I picked out 2 people at the end. They will, and I also got here that these people, this is going to be postponed. Because people, it's all about people complaining about the money that they spend, and they don't have any. But the last 2 cards that came out here, and I don't feel it's Harry and Meghan's sign. I feel it's the opposite way round. I feel that I get 2, I get this is Harry, this is Meghan, but I feel it's the other way around because of the staff, the staff and the coins. So I get Virgo, isn't he a Virgo? So he is an earth sign, and Meghan is a Staves, which is a fire sign. So it's the opposite way around, but they are not going to they're not going to do anything about this. No, they're not, and that doesn't surprise me about Brighton and Hove Council. I would say they're not going to do a damn thing about that petition. And I would say they've just shelved it, and no, nothing's going to get done about it. They're not, and not only that, the Queen is going to say no, absolutely not. My grandson is not going to lose his title, absolutely not. So let's have a look at some of your comments here. Okay, Jonah Lane, Dawn, he says he was, when he learned he was going to be a father, I think it's more to do with the stress. Yeah, absolutely. Now we've got more people here, so I think so too. I feel he's broken down crying on a podium. That's right, isn't it? Is Archie real? Now everybody else asks me about what other readers say. I am predicting they are going to keep their titles. You may not agree with that because other readers have said differently. But the reason being the Queen, okay, the Queen and Harry will be so upset if he loses his title. Thank you so much, Carmen. Thank you for your donation. Thank you so much appreciated. Thank you. And I feel that the Queen will say absolutely not. And believe me, I know what Brighton and Hove are like, and the council in Brighton and Hove. They're not going to do that to Prince Harry and the Queen. Absolutely not. And I don't mean to go on about Brighton and Hove, but it is a place where people go. People at Brighton and Hove are going to go crazy, but it's a bisexual place. They've got bisexual clubs. It's a gay place, transsexual place, and maybe there's a lot of gay people there. Very kind of unconventional types, that kind of thing. So hi there everyone, and so what I want to do is, I'm not contradicting another person's reading, okay? I look at it different. I see it differently. They are going to keep their titles. The Queen is going to say no, we are keeping that petition can go in the bin. It means nothing. It means nothing. It means nothing because that would have to go to Parliament to be passed in. It's not even going to get to Parliament. They've put a young guy in charge of that petition, and you go to Parliament as like a young man, and you've got all these politicians that could shove you out of the way. Get out of the way, you're too young, don't bother me with that, and all of this kind of thing, you know. So no, nothing's going to get done about it. Believe me, I'm British. No, absolutely not. And that's me undercover, okay? Thank you for that donation, because that's fired me up to do even more now. So thank you. So going, yeah, he's started to cry and break down on a podium, hasn't he? Talking about, I think it's this Sussex thing. I think it's the whole thing. Okay, it's the whole thing. And yeah, this Rife saying about Archie's not even there, he's a doll. I mean, come on. I feel, I'll be truthful here. Well, I give you my opinion on this. I give you my psychic energies on this. Is Archie real? Yes, he is real. Okay. Yes, he is real. I would say he's from a surrogate. And when he's standing on that podium and he said, when Meghan told me that she was first pregnant and I squeezed her hand, was that him saying, when I first heard about the surrogate being pregnant, and he started to cry? I don't know. I do get surrogate. It was obvious that she'd got a fake belly on. It was this fake belly was over here, over there when she was walking, swinging all over the place. 1 minute she was flat, the next minute she was out here. So come on, crying about a baby they don't have. Well, they do have, in my opinion, and I know that you watch other readers, that's fair and good for them, other readers. What I pick up is there is a baby. There's always been a baby, but I don't feel that Harry and Meghan, it is Harry's sperm. Meghan's egg, I'm debating that now. I feel he wanted a family. He wanted to be like Kate and William, and he wanted a family. He wanted a family. And he yearned for his own son, and I feel that William said, you know, wait till you get your own son, wait till you get your own boy, and all that kind of thing. And so he wanted his children. He wanted children. It's a mess, basically. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? I'm sorry, but it is. It's a bit of a mess. She's got history. How far that history goes, who knows? Who knows? I wouldn't even want to say it here because I got banned for that, mentioning. I don't even want to say what she's done or what boyfriend she's had or anything, because I don't want to put myself in that position. I don't want to lose my community. But it's a complete mess. And, you know, is there any wonder? And I did do Harry on the Brink. Do you remember if you follow me, I did uncut readings, and I've still got that. Harry on the Brink. I did that, God, months ago. I said they're going to, I can't say that here because it's an uncut reading. Okay, so it's uncut. I said it on the uncut reading that he would break down. So I want to say, I don't like to see anybody break down like that. I don't like to see anybody cry like that. I don't want to see anybody get upset like that. I've been there. I've done that. I've broken down myself over things. And especially when there's children involved. I won't wish that on my worst enemy. Absolutely not. Okay. But on the podium, I'm going to bring up this here. Okay. about the podium, because I did. It was from tonight on this child thing, and my computer's slow as well. Yeah, and but I feel that I'm not saying that he's done a Diana thing, but Diana broke down, didn't she, on the podium once, and she got a lot of sympathy. Okay, and it was at this World Child's Award, which was from this evening, which is fresh. This is fresh off the press. This World Child's Award. You see, this is just the thing is that they've got this big thing coming out, this big scandal that's going to come out. They first of all, they've got to win this suing the press, which they will get to see what they feel. They're going to win in a way, but it's going to backfire. I did a reading on that. It's going to backfire on them. I feel that Harry feels this. It's too much pressure. It's too much pressure. Harry on the brink. And that's, yeah, I did do a reading. Harry on the brink. Meltdown. It's too much for Harry. His mental stability. Again, I did that. I said that in my uncut reading. The mental instability. They're going to push him until... Anyway, I'm not going to say any more about that. If you do want to see that uncut reading, I've still got it. Just for a small donation, I'll send that to you. Okay, just give me an email. Okay, emotional Prince Harry chokes up in mid-speech when he recalls learning he was to become a father with Meghan Markle as she joins him at World Child's Award wearing her 2017 engagement dress. Prince Harry choked up while talking about becoming a father. Meghan, 38, looked glamorous as she wore the camel coat over her recycled green dress. Matched her outfit with, it's going on about what she's wearing again, matched her outfit with 688 tortoiseshell scarf bag and light brown 562 pounds Manola, can't say it, Blanique heels. So gosh, 600 quid for a pair of shoes. Wow. Prince Harry looked similarly sleek in dark blue suit and light blue tie as they arrived hand in hand. You see, that's another thing that the Cambridges don't do. They don't do touchy-feely. It's a lot of pressure. I feel what I'm picking up here, it's a lot of pressure for Harry. All of this. Absolutely. Too much. I mean, why take the papers to court? You know, and why didn't they just give it a bit of a rest? Go enjoy the success of the African tour and do a few interviews on that. And just give it a rest for a while. But no, it's carrying on with this. Too much. An emotional Prince Harry became choked up while talking about becoming a father with Meghan Markle as he gave a speech at the World Child Award on Tuesday night. The Duke of Sussex, 35, took to the stage at the event, which was streamed live on the awards Facebook page, to talk about how he knew at last year's event that his wife Meghan was pregnant. I wonder if that was like, it's been hell since then, basically. However, as he talked about it, he choked back the tears and had to stop his speech, with host Gabby Roslin stepping in to pat him on the back. Gosh. Before the crowd cheered him on. He started his speech with how he had been over a decade since he first started to attend the awards, and went on to say, "They never fail to inspire me, but this year it resonates in a different way because now I'm a father. Last year when my wife and I attended, we knew that we were expecting our first child. No one else knew about this, but we did." At this point, Harry seemed moved to tears as he stopped his speech and Gabby came to his aid. I think this podium, all this celebrity thing, although Harry, I just feel that he's not mentally strong, is he? What's your on this? He's not mentally strong as like William. It could be another Diana thing. Diana did the same, didn't she, when she choked up and cried on the podium that time, and then she got public support. It could be that. So what I'm going to do is ask the cards here. And some of you may say, don't be so bitchy. And it's because he was upset because people are just horrible to them. And then having to deal with this petition and wanting to take away their titles. I don't want them to be Duchess and Duke and Duchess of Sussex in their county. So let's have a look here. I feel that he's, it goes on about mental health issues a lot, and I feel we all kind of know he's lost. He's lost it before in his teenage years when he went on to drugs and things like that. His father had a bit of a job with him. And then he's got this wife who has this crazy past, I don't feel even the normal Joe would be careful of going out with somebody like Meghan. Come on, Can you imagine a normal Joe, a normal country upbringing, horsey type person, kind of, sitting there, oh, there's something I need to tell you. There's something I've not told you, but I need to tell you because you're going to find out anyway. You will find out, so I do need to tell you this. I think, okay, what is it? Thinking it's something like, I don't know, I had a miscarriage, or I lost a child, or something like this. Nothing, something that you could imagine that may have happened that you've not been told about. But this is like, oh, I have a secret child. Oh, I've been in PORN movies. I've dated a PORN movie star. I've slept with people, possibly, for pennies, and so you're sitting there listening to that. I mean, to be honest with you, if I was dating someone after about a year, and they said, "Well, I've got to tell you this because you're going to find out anyway. It's going to come out." I'm like, "Okay, what is it?" Yeah, okay. well, I used to be in hardcore PORN movies back then in the day, you know. Back then in the day, I think I really don't feel that I could personally. I would be put off totally with that. Okay, she waited till he fell in love with her. He found out about all her history of going to university, all the good things, yeah. Going to university, getting a degree, becoming an actress, getting a part in Suits. She missed out all those other bits, I feel. So I think if somebody sat me down and said, look, I've got a secret kid, and I it's not my, you know, I make out it's not mine, and actually I've been in hardcore movies. I actually dated somebody who did that for a while. I'd be shocked out of my bloody head. I would. And some of you may not be okay. Some of you may not be. Some of you think, well, that's okay. That'd be okay with me. But for some people, I think that would be quite totally shocking. So I forgot now what I was going to ask the cards. Anybody got any suggestions what I should ask the cards here? I'll leave this one to you. Yeah, and you see, if you've got the money to do the FBI clearance, certainly. I mean, I haven't got the money to do that with somebody. You know, I can't go and get a private eye and investigate someone, but the royal family have got loads of money. They can do that. They can do that. So what's that? Donna, he was dumb and decided to write that huge statement to sue the press. I'm sure they are now kind of regretting it. Yeah, they're not. You see, it's going to backfire. It's going to backfire. You see, once it backfires, what are they going to do then? Hello there, Stephanie. Hi. And Linda. That petition should be a catalyst. I think he's upset about the petition. Oh, yeah. He's upset about, Sussex people don't want them to be taking Sussex's name. I don't know. I think with British people, we tend to, well, think about it. It's a shock at first. It's like a shock at first. It's like telling anybody any shocking thing, isn't it? Oh, I've got something to tell you. I should have told you a while back. I should have told you back a year ago, but I need to tell you this because you're going to learn about this anyway. I think it takes a time to sink in, and then you probably kind of get used to the idea. A bit like we are, really. We're getting used to the idea of having somebody with a history in the royal family. We're kind of getting used to the idea now. And I guess that's why people with that kind of history hope that's what's going to happen, that the shock of first telling you will wear off after a while, and you'll just accept it. What's that? Yvette Menses, hi there. The press should not back down. They are freedom of speech. What would that? Yeah. Well, then I don't feel they will. I don't feel they'll stop. Uncle Rupert knows what's going on. Okay, thank you. Hello, Verna. The Devil Duo. sure know how to cause a drama. Yeah, so, and I guess we're getting used to it as well, aren't we? Are we getting used to it as well? What's your thoughts on this? Do you feel, I mean, it shocked me. It did. But after a while, when the shock and all that's gone away, do you feel that the public will accept her? Do you feel that the public will accept her and kind of forget about all of that? No, I'm not used to it either, but I wouldn't want to get used to anything like that. So, Cat on a Mushroom. Dear Yvonne, please ask who are the silent influencers and what is the desired outcome? I'm not quite sure of that question. Am I being a bit dim there? If you, unless you're trying to phrase it in a safe way, I understand that, but I don't know. Do you feel that, asking a question here, do you feel that people will just get used to the idea and kind of forget about it after a while? It's like when you tell your loved one about a secret of yours and you're hoping they're going to forgive you after a while. The public won't forget. Yeah, I guess so. Soho house owners celebrate PH and MM together for their own political reasons. Okay. Bit of a strange match, I think. But Hillary Clinton supports Meghan. And the Obamas, they know about her past. Hillary Clinton recently saying, I support Meghan all the way. Yeah, she's got this shady past. Excuse me. I've got a bit of a sore throat. You see, I don't get that. I don't get why somebody like Hillary Clinton would say, I'm backing Meghan all the way. Do they have a different way of thinking about things in America? Am I kind of missing something here? Am I kind of not understanding something about the American culture? I'm sorry, I'm not being rude, but somebody like Hillary Clinton saying, I'm backing Meghan all the way. I really I don't feel that somebody as an important figure like an ex-prime minister would say that about Meghan. Somebody like Margaret Thatcher saying, I will back Meghan all of the way. I can't imagine her saying that. I think she would kind of keep it on the lowdown. Is it buffering? Sorry if it's buffering. I don't know what's the matter with the connection. What's that? Do I think? No, we don't want that kind of thing. Try something vegetarian. We don't mention that here, okay? We don't mention that here. And we've had that in the news recently of football matches. I think it was in Portugal or something, or Bulgaria. And there was all that going on, and it's a big thing. Horrible. Sorry about the buffering, guys. I will call it a day in a minute. We're getting a bad connection. We've got thunderstorms tonight here. Thunderstorms coming over, so I've got to cut this short soon. Charlene, I don't understand it. Maybe it's because I'm English and it's a different way of thinking it. I don't get it. Charlene, Hillary Clinton is a crook. Okay. Just watched a video with Sean Atwood interviewing an ex-FBI woman, 35-year-old, who wrote a book exposing crooks. And I don't say that word. She called Hillary Clinton horrific. Okay. Well, I don't know that story. Okay. I think it's just beyond. I really don't know what we should be thinking at this point in time. I don't feel it's right that Meghan has this history and she's in the royal family, and then I feel guilty for saying that, and then I feel bad for Harry for being upset. But when did he get told about the secret? Was that after, a year ago at this Childwell thing? Maybe he's trying to tell us that at this Childwell thing a year ago, Meghan, it was the first time that Meghan told me that we was expecting a baby. But maybe he didn't know about these SS tape things. And maybe he didn't know at that point, and that's why he broke down in tears. Because I do pick up that she told him after she was pregnant, or after the surrogate was pregnant. I think she told him, and it seems like we're getting cut off now, guys. So I thought that might happen. So if it's buffering, we'll have to go. So what was it I was going to ask you? I forgot now. Was it when Eve told about the pregnancy that he actually got to know about all of her history, and that's why he broke down in tears? Is that why he broke down in tears? Because he got to know after pregnancy? Because it all seemed pretty fine, didn't it, before then? And it kind of seemed a bit weird when they were at Sandringham and all that kind of thing. Evil intentions. Evil intentions. Wow, I didn't expect that to come out. She was demonstrating competition. Well, I'm sorry, these are the cards that are coming out. Okay, you can look them up if you want to. It's not me. The Queen of Swords in reverse, evil intentions, and just demonstrating competition. With who? With whom? Well, at the time it was Kate, wasn't it? Okay, well, yeah, I feel that after this pregnancy, she knew what she was doing. And I get here that they had a talk. Excuse me. The Seven of Swords. Now, this is just a card reading. Okay, sorry, out of my nose. The Seven of Swords is there was a talk. They had a talk. So I asked the question I asked here was it after this child wellness of last year, where he said that it was only last year that I squeezed Meghan's hand because she told me that she was pregnant, or there was a baby coming on the way. Was it after then? This says yes. There was a talk after. She was competing here and had evil intention. That's the cards I got here. I'm just pulling out cards and I'm just reading the cards. God knows what he must have thought. Poor Harry. Well, this is what I'm getting here. Selfish. The Four of Pentacles, selfish. Somebody was selfish, was competing with somebody else. They had a talk. Look, Harry, all I have to say, if you burst into tears on that podium because it reminded you of last year before when Meghan was pregnant, or when Meghan told you about the surrogate being pregnant, and you didn't know about her history at that point, well, all I have to say is I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that happened to you. Actually, apparently he broke down. He broke down emotionally. Laughing like Joker. Okay, so we can't say too much, and that's why we're undercover, incognito, okay, because we're not allowed to say anything. We have to keep it on the lowdown, okay. That's why I have to wear disguise now. Not only that, I think I got recognized the other day, but I got a really nasty look. Not a nice look, okay. Yeah, and the thing here, I've noticed what you've said there, Verna. I noticed what you said there, and I did do that Harry on the Brink. Do you remember? Anybody who had those, when I used to do those uncut readings, but now I've got Patreon. Anybody want to join Patreon, please do. It's like a $5 a month, as much as a coffee, just to support the channel, to keep me going. It's a great community. I've got to upload something else on there about the tour, the Royal Tour, which I'm covering. The Royal Tour of the Cambridges I'm covering on Patreon. So, yeah, lots of things on there, and a great community, safe community too. So please come and join us, support us on there too if you want to. Yeah, thank you all of you for your support. You're amazing. You really are. Amazing community. And if you're new to my channel, I've got an alarm going off. I don't know what that is, but an alarm to go, I guess. Yeah, if you want to join us on Patreon, I've just got to upload and finish that. I'm sorry if I did part 1. I'm going to upload you the reading on part 2 of that. Got an alarm going. Yeah, so please. Yeah, I've uploaded. What I'm doing is the Pakistan tour. But I've also done a reading as well on the first day, which is about Princess Diana, and it's very poignant. So I'm going to be uploading that too on there. Yeah, I mean, if you've got time on your hands and you want to watch all of these, I've still got the uncut reading for Harry on the Brink. I can't mention that. I don't want to mention things like that on YouTube. Yeah, goodbye everyone, and much love to all of you. High five, and I will see you soon. Okay, and bye for now. Much love. Thank you for the donations, everyone. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, and bye for now. Bye bye. Oh, before I go, I'm actually doing horoscopes too on YouTube, but they're just like 2 weekly quick horoscopes. Okay, and bye for now. Bye bye. That alarm's going off. I've got to go.